So you stumbled across Blade and Sorcery and Gorn and don't know which game to get because they're both priced at the same amount. Well, I'm going to answer that in this video. So, what should you buy? So, let's move on to our first topic. What even are the two games? So, the main concept of both the games are pretty similar. You both kill enemies that form in waves with a variety of medieval weapons, like swords, bows, daggers, and even spells. Basically a sandbox to cure all your angry deeds. So, let's move on to our next topic. How is the gameplay? So, let's start off with Blade and Sorcery. Blade and Sorcery is a realistic medieval wave combat game where you can slice, stab, and anything related to swords in this game, you can probably do. Make somebody part of a 97%. Done. Make someone a Vietnam veteran. And done again. Blade and Sorcery aims for a realistic approach, adding weight to weapons and having enemies dodge, lunge, parry, and do about anything. We'll just say the enemies are pretty good at the game. When the game is working well, it will be a very immersive experience, but if it has any bugs, it kind of ruins the realistic aspect, which the game wants. There are many maps in the game, and better variety of places to fight, and just be more immersed in the action. Gorn is more of a humorous medieval wave combat game, where you can rip drunk enemies' limbs off, and yeah. You can basically do the same stuff except you have a bigger variety of weapons and toys, I should say. You can fly and do just about anything with a custom match button. Since VR is glitchy sometimes, Gorn took the upper hand in that aspect and made it part of the game. All the characters look like they came home from a bar on a Saturday night. They are very unaware of their surroundings and will even hit each other by accident. All the weapons feel like they are made out of foam and many other parts of the game too. If there is a bug in it, Gorn, you probably wouldn't notice it because of the humorous aspect and just kind of the buggy aspect overall. I feel like this is more immersive in a way, and just let's move on to our next pause. Before I move on to the next topic, I would like to thank my subscribers for even subscribing. And I've been making a Discord server recently, so feel free to join. It's in the description. Next topic. What's the game modes and missions like? In Gorn, it's basically a single-player campaign in which you have to fight waves of enemies, ending up in a boss that is mildly hard to beat, like the crab and even just like the raccoon guy. Once you beat them, you get to use their weapon or just a normal regular weapon in the game, in the custom game mode, which you can find at the very bottom of the floors. In Blade and Sorcery, you get two options, dungeon mode or sandbox mode. Well, in dungeons, you can clear out dungeons, loot them, get some weapons and stuff, and then just loot more dungeons. In sandbox mode is where you get to decimate some poor gladiators. So, let's move on to the last topic. If you have $20 sitting around, I would spend on what you think you would like the best and just to your likings. If you have $40 lying around, you should probably spend them on both for a different experience. See which one you kind of like more. I personally like Blade and Sorcery more, but you can have your own opinion, and they both give you a lot of fun. So if you made it this far into the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.